Have you ever wondered how some places on Earth, like the pyramids of Egypt or Mount Shasta, seem to have more energy than others? Did you ever wonder why certain ancient sites are located where they are? These questions lead us to the captivating concept of ley lines, a groundbreaking theory initially introduced by Alfred Watkins. Watkins, a versatile Englishman, came upon this theory in the early 20th century. He discovered that numerous ancient sites, ranging from antiquated churches to magical stone circles, appeared to align with each other over extensive distances. These alignments were not haphazardly sprinkled across the landscape, but were deliberate placements, drawing unseen connective lines around Earth. Spellbound, he delved further into his observations, and in the year 1921, he coined the term ley lines to denote these compelling energy lines. Watkins' theory ignited an international curiosity that provided a fresh perspective of our planet and its ancient civilizations. Alfred Watkins gave birth to the theory. But what exactly constitutes these enigmatic ley lines? Consider the native people of the United States. They used to refer to ley lines as spirit lines, and their shamans would use the electromagnetic energy in these lines to communicate with the spirits. They even based their medicine wheel on the spirit lines since they understood they followed a straight round path. The Druids termed them mystical lines. In Europe, the Welsh used the same name as the Eastern countries. They called them dragon lines. We know that dragon lines were named by Eastern countries because the sky gods flew on dragons along these lines. The Aborigines of Australia referred to these lines as dream lines, and they claim that knowledge was sent down to them from the gods of the sky as well. Picture a global grid, a web that spans the entire Earth. According to Alfred Watkins, ley lines are just that. They're hypothetical lines that connect ancient sites, forming a mysterious network across our planet. These lines, however, are not what you'd see on a typical map. They're invisible to the naked eye, adding a layer of intrigue and mystique. Think of them as highways of energy flowing from one ancient site to another, creating a connection that's as profound as it is elusive. They're not just geographical or historical markers. They're conduits, channels of energy that link these ancient sites together, imbuing them with a sense of power and unity. These unseen pathways of energy are said to crisscross the globe, but where exactly can we find them? The answer is as intriguing as the mystery itself. Researchers have essentially played the role of cosmic detectives, piecing together an invisible puzzle. They've mapped these mystical lines based on the locations of ancient sites, as if connecting the dots on a celestial canvas. Take, for example, the ley lines at the pyramids of Egypt or those that intersect at Stonehenge. How did these ancient people know of their existence? Were they really in communication with the gods? It's a question that has puzzled historians and researchers alike. Some propose that these ancient civilizations were just more in tune with the Earth's energies, while others suggest they had a sophisticated understanding of geometry and astronomy. These ancient sites are no random placements. They tap into the ley line's power. But what do they do exactly? Well, that's a question we'll delve into as we continue our exploration of these fascinating, invisible threads that weave our world together. So we've tracked these ley lines across the globe, but what's the point? What do they do? Get ready to explore the practical application of ley lines in the architecture of ancient civilizations. Many believed that the ancient Egyptians were in tune with these invisible energy highways and applied this knowledge in their architectural marvels. Imagine the Great Pyramid of Giza, an astonishing feat of ancient engineering, positioned precisely along these lines to conduct energy. Now, travel to another iconic site, Stonehenge. The ancient stone circle inn is said to be situated on a powerful intersection of ley lines, marking it as a place of significant energy, spiritual importance, and astrology. It is said to also have been used as a calendar to mark huge events in time. The mysterious nature of the ley lines and their influence on these ancient architectural wonders, they say, is not to be underestimated. This fascination dates back millennia. Our ancestors were keenly aware of these energy lines, using them to guide their monumental construction projects by either intuition or guidance. It seems ley lines were not just a 21st century fascination, but a well-kept secret of the ancient world. Were the locations of mountains like Mount Shasta merely a work of natural formation, or was there an ancient understanding in play? The mystery of these towering natural landmarks is deeply intertwined with the theory of ley lines. Many theorists propose that these invisible pathways of energy influenced where nature placed its paramount beauties, the mountains. Picture this, a world untouched by the modernity of Google Maps, yet these massive peaks are precisely positioned. Could it be that their locations were influenced by the unseen energy of our Earth? And Mount Shasta is not the only one. Consider Mount Fuji, Mount Olympus, Notre Dame, Solomon's Temple, Parthenon, Oracle of Delphi, the Vatican, DC Capitol, Mecca, Aztec Pyramids, Bermuda Triangle, Tesla's lab, nuclear power plants, military bases, and stadiums. all on ley lines using Earth's energy like giant batteries. All these majestic beauties of land and nature, thousands of miles apart, yet all humming on the same frequency of Earth's magnetic field. A mere coincidence or an ancient knowledge lost in the sands of time? As we traverse from the snow-capped peaks of the Himalayas to the lush green heights of Mount Kilimanjaro, the ley lines have been a source of fascination and mystery. Who knows what other secrets the positioning of these mountains along these lines hold? From the ancient structures of Stonehenge to the towering peaks of Mount Shasta, we've journeyed across the globe, tracing the invisible threads of energy that bind our world together. And as we stand on the precipice of the unknown, we extend an invitation for you to join us on this journey of exploration and discovery. There's so much more to uncover about history and the mysteries of the ancient world. If you like this video, subscribe to our channel and become an integral part of this expanding series of information and knowledge.